Who do you think you are? Mrs. Squeak is squeaking. She has a piercing voice. Her words bounce off the kitchen walls, the ceiling, and the floor. Her squeaks get mixed up with the clatter of dishes. There's so much noise. The words have stopped making sense. Dog flattens his ears and waits for things to calm down. He's heard it all before anyway. So what if they rescued him? So what if he used to be homeless? He's got nothing to hide. Ouch. There she goes again. Why does Mrs. Squeak always squeak? And why does she carry on that way? If Dog didn't need 4 legs to stand on, he'd block his ears with his front paws. But he doesn't like copying human beings. Aren't you going to eat your dinner? No, he's not going to eat his dinner. Dog's rolled himself up into a ball of fur in front of his plate. His mouth and ears have disappeared. Fine, have it your own way, but I'm warning you, squeaks Mrs. Squeak. That's all you're getting. The door opens and Mr. Muscle's huge shoes come right up to Dog's nose. What's all the shouting about? His voice rumbles out of his vast body. The words roll around the kitchen like rocks in an avalanche, or, since Dog has never seen an avalanche, like the creaky old bedsteads, television carcasses, even broken fridges that came crashing down in the dump outside the town where Dog used to live. Dog doesn't have happy memories of the dump, but more about that later. It's Dog. He won't eat his dinner. Why make such a fuss? Just shut him in the kitchen. He'll eat it in the end. Those gigantic feet swivel around and Mr. Muscle grumbles as he goes out. Gets on my nerves, that mutt. Mutt is another word for dog. There are plenty more names like that, and none of them are very polite. Cur, mongrel, hound, pooch, Dog knows them all, and he gave up being offended by them long ago. Did you hear that? In the kitchen, all night. And you'll stay there till you've eaten your dinner. She's got nerve. As if Dog's ever been allowed to sleep anywhere but the kitchen. As if they'd let him spend the night on the soft, fleecy living room carpet, or in the hall armchair with its smell of old leather, or in Plum's bed. He knows the ice-cold kitchen tiles back to front. Thank you. Nothing new there. Tip-tap, tip-tap. Mrs. Squeak trips out of the room on heels as high and pointy as her words, and the door closes with a bang. Silence. The long silence of the night. Human beings, he whispers. But he's lost the thread. His eyelids are growing heavy, and he's drifting off. Time to sleep, he says. He tries opening an eye again, but he's already chasing a dream. All right, he sighs, and he nods off.